show, shit show, shit show, shit show, shit show. It's a total shit show.
Woohoo! Yahoo!
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Shit Show with Keith Graber for our May installment. Woo! I am your host, Keith Graber, and what is this shit show? Well, let's face it, it's more shit than show at this point. Now let's meet our performers. First, he's the co-founder of Liar Comedy, and he still thinks this counts towards his community service. Let's hear it for Ed Roesgen.
That's it. Hello, Eddie.
And she's here with a cautionary tale about when nepotism backfires. Give it up for the always funny Kate Roesgen. And friend of the show, comedian and doctor who still refuses to look at my ration. By the way, it's getting worse. Give it up for Deborah Ishida.
Hey. He does Dallas.
And a comedian who's so intellectual, even his fart jokes go over my head. Give it up for Taha. And she's the real kosher Barbie, not like those knockoffs, the halal brats. I don't know. I got to write a lot of intros, people. Give it up for Lauren Jamison. And lastly, the only thing worse than his taste in comedy is his taste in pizza. Let's show some love to Aaron Michael Marsh.
Hey.
You get it because of the pizza stuff. All right, guys. How's everybody doing?
Great.
Okay, that's it. That's awesome. That's the
I've been around better company.
Well, first up, we're going to start with a little fake news. If truth is stranger than fiction, we're about to get really boring, people, with fake news. First topic. Are you ready for it? Mark Wahlberg spotted with freshly plucked nose hairs for new role. Guys, can we be done with caring about this guy and all celebrities with their fucking makeovers?
Hey, I mean, as a fellow short guy, I was really happy that anyone's even seen his nose hairs.
I was gonna say there's gotta be quite the zoom lens on that paparazzi's camera to be able to zoom in far enough to catch nose hair trim.
Ooh, especially on nostrils that small.
Yeah. Does it say something about our thirst for celebrity, for movies and stuff that like we're going by the prep? You know what I mean? It's not even the movies. We're like, we want to see the prep work, and the transition after between the next one.
No,
Hey, Keith.
Want to know about the unwanted body hair?
Yeah, the behind the scenes. Go ahead, Ed.
Yeah,
I just want to say, first of all, I'm happy to be on the May installment of the Shit Show, which means it may be funny. Secondly, I think that since Mark lost those nose hairs, he's noticed just how funky the Funky Bunch is. Like he can smell a lot better.
There it goes. That's the only reason we did this prompt, just for that joke right there. Deborah, you had something.
Yeah. I don't care about his nose hairs or his butt hairs or anything like that. I really just care if the guy can act. Hollywood, give us some acting. Screw the nose hairs.
Well, no, wait a second. I want to know about his butt hairs. Did he prepare his butt hairs for this movie?
Yeah.
I'm actually offended by this. Like, this is cultural appropriation. First of all, you taking
You're on the
away.
Shit Show. You're not on the on whatever show. Your shows back where
I don't know.
The
Mark
awesome
Wahlberg, Marky Mark's pretty high strung, y'all. I think the cocaine would have incinerated those hairs. He's got them good vibrations. You know what I'm saying?
He's angry and confused at good vibrations. Sam, what were you going to say?
Is the nose hair thing, is it in preparation for a role, or is that how he gets himself to cry when he needs to? Like,
No, that's the butt hairs.
Right out.
You can't pull out a nose hair on camera, but during a scene, you can reach back and just grab out a butt hair and that.
I think to prep for roles and to cry, he watches old rap videos of himself. I don't know. It makes me cry. All right, guys, next topic. Dunkin' Donuts finally releases paint collection after years of perfecting the flavors. What the hell? This really happened? Is this the product that nobody asked for? Dunkin' Donuts paint?
paint.
Just holding out until they drop that eyeshadow palette. I know that. I actually had to Google that to make sure that wasn't real.
No,
Not yet.
this shit happens. And Kate, that is actually brilliant because that should have been their first move. Is Dunkin' Donuts based makeup? I could totally see it.
Yeah, it looks like Mimi from Drew Carey.
Yeah.
This is
So
getting out of hand.
decorators suggest that you put a different flavor on each room. So if you're hungry and you don't have anything to eat, you just go and lick the walls, you know, Bavarian cream here, chocolate here.
Just a scratch and lick. It's
Just like Willy Wonka, these British people are all about licking walls.
Guys, if you want your bedroom to remind you of spilled coffee and bum piss, you should try the Dunkin' Donuts paint collection.
Listen, Keith, I want to say this about your paint Dunkin' Donuts headline, okay? There is an enormous hole in your argument. Just like there's a hole in the center of every delicious Dunkin' Donuts donut. Dunkin', America runs on Dunkin'. I just think that you're all wet, but not as wet as the Dunkachino. Stop in and get one this morning at Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin', we're here for you, unlike Keith Graber. I'm just trying to get sponsorship from
I'll
Dunkin'.
write your boy for sponsorship.
I mean, Keith's got some salty comments about their flavors, but there's nothing salty about Dunkin' Donuts breakfast snack and bacon. Our snack and bacon is covered in sugar, so it's not only bad for your arteries, it's got extra calories. Dunkin', America runs to the bathroom on Dunkin'.
It's true.
If they sponsor us, I'll take back the whole bum piss thing if they sponsor us.
Okay, on a serious note, I'm so sick of this like branding that is happening right now. Like with people with companies having colors. Like I picked up a Reese peanut butter bag a couple of days ago, and it says that the Reese peanut butter orange is a trademark. And I don't get it. Like, this is exactly what Dunkin' is doing. They took their colors and they made them like a trademark. So now you can go get their paint. And like, we have to stop this discrimination because diabetes doesn't discriminate. Like, it doesn't matter if you're Krispy Kreme or Dunkin' Donuts. You're still gonna need an insulin shot, I guess.
I think you're way ahead of your time. 50 years from now, people with diabetes are going to get sued for copyright infringement.
He wasn't kidding about that serious note because none of that was really that funny, Sam.
All right.
I mean, much like their donuts, I think I'd only use it if they left like 12 of them out at work and just nobody was looking at me, you know?
Wait, are we about to move on without someone making a Ben Affleck joke? I'm shocked.
What did Ben Affleck do?
Bought Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts. He's probably the guy that ordered the paint colors for the outside of his house. Are you kidding me?
Probably painting his car with it. By the way, if it weren't for the hole in my argument, we wouldn't have munchkins, people. So now we can move along.
If it weren't for the hole in my butt, I couldn't shit out all the Dunkin' I eat.
Thank you for that. We're gonna get
America gets the runs on Dunkin'.
Sally's perverts will tip just for that. Thank you, Lauren. Okay, moving right along. In next headline, in what's being described as a CDC overreach, chickens are no longer allowed to kiss each other.
Does that include pecks?
Chickens, the ones with feathers, mister.
Is this?
And you know what? They got a guy hiding in the bush who actually, if he sees a chicken kissing another chicken, comes and plucks a hair out. So if you see a chicken with a lot of hair missing, they've been doing a lot of fucking kissing. You know that? That's been going on.
Yes.
I want to respond to Aaron Michael Marsh saying that. And I want to tell you, Aaron, your chicken joke was cheap.
Have we jumped the fucking shark with Fox News outrage? Not to mix metaphors between chickens and sharks. Sorry, I apologize. But like, yeah, that's where this comes from. Can't kiss a chicken anymore, people. This sounds like one of those weird state laws. You know, ever look up like, you know, odd state laws that have...
Wait, we can't kiss chicken or chicken can kiss their other chicken?
CDC is saying that you should not kiss chickens.
Oh.
Oh,
What if the
see, I
chickens
didn't
kiss
realize
us?
that this was one of your great gonzo fetishes that you have. Like when I found out you owned chickens. R.I.P. to the everybody pour a little bit out for Keith's chickens. It was sad.
Yeah, and
They
Camilla.
passed away. He walks in through the poultry aisle and he still gets a little choked up when he looks over.
I already burnt the chicken coop to the ground and replaced it. It's gone. I can't. I had to cremate the chicken, but luckily I had a recipe.
Were you able to recoup on the coop?
Oh.
Oh,
All right, we have to move on, people, or else
There was a lot of insurance, fire insurance on that chicken
we're gonna get
for some
stuck.
reason.
We're gonna get stuck in pun country with old Roesgen here. All right. Next headline: Olivia Munn and Olivia Wilde just switch faces to make it easier for press.
I didn't get that one.
Well,
I didn't know there were different people.
Yeah, what are you talking
I'm
about?
actually really proud of the media for mixing them up because they have the same first name and not just assuming that Olivia Munn is any Asian actress that is out working today, because that's what happens with black
this is
people.
progress. Yeah, you're totally right.
They just shove out a photo of a black person and put someone's name under it and assume that
So
it's
Olivia Munn's fucking Harry Styles. She likes dudes in dresses.
I don't know.
No,
I assume they
it's
already.
John Mulaney. Olivia Munn's with John Mulaney now that his wife and him split up, and they ran a story but put Olivia Wilde's picture up there instead of Olivia Munn, which now has John Mulaney thinking not only could he fuck the two of them simultaneously, he's going for a foursome with Olivia Newton-John. Because I mean, why not?
All I'm saying is at least Bill Paxton and Bill Pullman kind of looked similar and they played similar roles.
I don't think they did, but they were two white guys. Yeah, you're right.
Or when people confuse me and Keith Graber together because we both don't have hair.
We both have penis heads.
Or jokes.
Or jokes.
They look the same. You can't tell. They're identical. What the fuck? It doesn't matter.
I was Olivia Wilde and Olivia Munn. I don't know how I could be two of them at the same time. But here's what I want to see. They could troll the whole world by just dating the Property Brothers, and it would blow people's minds. It would just basically blow up the whole fucking concept. And I do understand that the math is off, and like if they just swap faces, wouldn't they have the same problem? But no, I think they get confused more than half the time. So they would end up like with a net gain. I don't know. Just saying.
It would be mentored by Nicolas Cage and John Travolta.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love that.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a party I'd sign up for. Olivia Munn's got a much better rack. I don't know how you can't distinguish.
Anybody mentored by
Through that.
tough shape though.
Not more than a handful.
Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. Last headline here. We have dogs found to be able to sniff out COVID with 94% accuracy, but only by smelling crotches. You think, is this just a ploy for dogs to get more crotch sniffing in? I don't know.
Is the peanut butter involved or not? Or is that a deterrent?
Is what?
Is peanut butter involved or is that a deterrent?
I don't know if it affects the COVID, if maybe it makes it more detectable. I don't know.
It's in the world where puns are jokes. I guess Ed Roesgen would appreciate this.
Hit me, I'll hit you back.
But I didn't know that dogs are responsible for the K-19.
Oh, Sam. The problem is with the dogs, they were trying to use the old drug sniffing dogs and recycle them, but they kept hitting because every time they did it to a woman, they were used to sniffing and being like, I found crack. No, that was wrong.
But can dogs really detect COVID?
Yes. Dogs are very good. They got such great sniffers, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They can sniff. You show them anything with a scent and they can go.
Yeah,
so you just wave a rag with a woman's scent and bingo, they can sniff out anything, including COVID.
They just got to smell your Johnson & Johnson.
Yeah.
I thought that this was just according to the saddest, loneliest scientist at the CDC.
Again, it sounds like a dog trick. Like, yeah, I can smell.
Well, it's funny because actually it's CDC stands for Center for Dog Crotch Sniffing in this case. So why wouldn't they say that?
All right, guys, you can crotch the weed, but not the COVID.
Really?
That's been fake news. Moving on. That was great, everybody. And you were also, let's say, good. We always reward. We always reward our comics with everybody's favorite game, Photo Roast.
Oh, okay.
That's the cue for that. Means Photo Roast is happening, people. You know how to play the game. We put up a random photo and everybody gets to roast it. Tech services, let's see our first photo.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah, pinch out.
Yep.
All right. Who has shotgun wedding? All right. Everyone has that. Just scratch that
Oh,
off.
I didn't see. I love a theme wedding, and school shooter is an interesting theme, but
Guys,
sure.
this is when you write your own vows and your own eulogies. This is what
Are they
happens.
figuring out the lineup to Saturday Night Live on the cork board over there? What's going on?
My reference for that was Mike Birbiglia. I don't know. It's the podcast working it out. That's what I thought. But Saturday Night Live is better. So that joke is out.
Well, they were asked to accessorize,
Uh-huh.
and everybody knows that black goes with white. So they, they
They're
accessorize.
about to be accessories to a mass shooting, Deborah. I think that's what's going on.
Exactly.
You
Well,
know
no,
what?
she's right though. You got to do the thing. There's like tradition and something old, something blue.
Something
Yeah.
New
that-
weapon.
Something borrowed, something blue.
You guys want to?
Borrowed from their
Code blue.
fathers.
You guys want to know my
Exactly.
theory here? The guns are from the bachelorette party, and the bullets are shaped like dicks. That's what I'm thinking is what happened.
Mm.
I thought this was more like the Mormons' modern answer to polygamy. Like, since polygamy is now legal, they just have 3 wives come to the wedding, and then whoever survives gets to be the bride.
Mm.
This is how they thin out sister wives.
Yeah, I was actually more confused by the fact that there's 3 brides instead of 3 guns. You're like, yeah, sure. Maybe that's how Arizona I am. It's like, oh yeah, it just looks like one desert wedding. I was like, but 3 of them.
Yeah, this
I
is
mean,
what
there's-
happens, Aaron. This is what happens when you wear white to a wedding. You end up in a gunfight with the fucking.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just saying there's too many mods out for Call of Duty now. It's just too much.
Keith, why did you crop me out of this picture? You fucker?
Because you didn't catch the bouquet.
Oh, it's like, ladies, this is the wrong bridal magazines.
Yeah.
Flowers die and so do grooms, and that's what's happening tonight.
I mean, I'm confused by the background, but I think the only way the background could be more confusing if it was a different country.
Yeah.
I just think those are the names of all the guests that are on the list, so they don't have to feed people. So they're gonna.
That's their hit
offer.
list. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just when you
Remember Father of the Bride? Oh, good. Who else can we ask not to eat? 150
Yeah, but why are you
bucks a
getting-
head.
Why are you getting married in an office? Like the guns aren't even the confusing part again.
This is that honeymoon suite. This is that back area they set aside for you. And I don't know. I wrote down just when you thought a bridesmaid speech couldn't get any worse. Now it's about God, guns, and country.
And that stank eye on the middle one, she's real pissed. She just got a Glock.
You wrote that
Why
down
did-
and then you read it.
Would it be more confusing if they were wearing masks too? Like, of course they're not wearing masks.
They should be wearing tactical masks. All right.
Oh, that'd be great.
We did it. We did photo roast. Good job,
That's a
everybody.
shotgun wedding for sure.
Oh yeah, shotgun wedding. I wrote that down.
Hello.
That was the first joke you did.
Yeah, he said don't say those.
Yeah.
No.
I was trying to call up the hacks. Who had that one? Everyone did.
Minus 5
Did
points
I
to
miss
team
that?
Hufflepuff over here.
All right, guys. Our next round is called Disclosed Encounters. June 1st is upon us, people, and as you may or may not know, we're about to learn everything the government knows about UFOs. But since we can't trust the government, I want to hear it from you first. What alleged human technology or earthly phenomenon is actually alien in origin? And give us the facts to back up your story. First up, if she's ready, we'll have the lovely Kate Roesgen. Kate?
So it's not really a technology, but I have this running theory that all of women's clothing was made by alien. Like, there's no way
I
that
feel
human
that.
women had any input.
Mhm.
First of all, there's the sizing, right? Men's clothing, it's like 30 by 28. You know, you get measurements. They're done in inches. There's an actual system. Women's clothing, size 2, size 4, size small, size large. There's no actual system to keep track of what size you are from any store to any store. Also, there's no pockets in any of the pants when we're the ones that are expected to carry all of our makeup with us, all of our tasers and mace, all of our weapons we have to carry around all the time. Like, there's so much that goes into leaving the house and we have nowhere to put any of it. Then just take one example. Pointed toe stiletto heels. No human being has ever tested those out and gone like, this is a good idea. They were all, it's all aliens. It's the only explanation there possibly is for any of it.
I believe it. Very plausible. And that explains tassels to my liking. So next up, we have Aaron Michael Marsh. Aaron, what do you think?
I mean, it's obvious to me that it's open mic comedians. These are people that try to explain how they think regular human interaction works, and they're wrong 95% of the time. They have no idea how people interact. They even talk about how they have kids, but seem to know nothing about sex. These people are lying. They are from another planet, and they're just trying to convince us. It's like they spend the 10 years to master how to learn how to be a human and then go out into the world. And they do it all in the open mic system. They're doing it in front of our faces. And I think a couple of us may be with us tonight.
You. All right. Well, we hope they grow up soon enough. All right. Next up, we have Deborah Ishida. What do you think is alien technology?
I think that the self-driving cars actually have been ruled over by aliens. Because what's going to happen is, in the end, when we really perfect this, and everybody, you know, they get 4 people in a car, all of a sudden they will make it so that all the cars come towards them. And it will be like Postmates for aliens. And they will deliver all the people as food. And they'll all go up there like this. And the big spaceship will going around. And they'll all be sucked out. And then the cars will go back and get more. That's what I'm thinking.
All right. So it's sort of like a food prep for Skynet. Okay.
There you go.
We get it. All right. That was awesome. All right. Moving right along. Sam Taha, tell us what you think is alien tech in origin.
Ants. Ants. Think about it. Like if you're about to invade the planet, why would you like send highly sophisticated like saucers and stuff for that to scare them? You send tiny little things, slowly take over their planet. They already occupy every single continent. They outnumber us 1.5 million ant per 1 human. Like they're very smart. We can't understand how they communicate or how they like lift objects that are 10 times heavier than them. It's the perfect way to infiltrate a planet. And like, we already don't think that they're a threat at this point, which is the biggest, the most genius move in this entire invasion plan, is that we just think that they're like, annoying ants, they're a nuisance. If something was that smart and didn't already figure out a way to exterminate us, then we should be afraid of it.
It's all truth. Sam Taha with the nanotech. By the way, it would not surprise me if they built the pyramids.
Yes, slowly.
We
missed the biggest clue when in the 90s when Alien Ant Farm tried to tell us about this. We just like, we don't know. Like they even covered the Michael Jackson song, and we were like, we don't know. You covered the most alien-looking human in the world, and we still didn't get it. So,
all right. Next up, we have Lauren Jamison, Kosher Barbie. What are you feeling is alien tech these days?
I don't know if this blondie did the assignment right, but I'm sure sick as hell of hearing that fat girls give the best head. You know? I'm back in Texas for a reason because I'm up to 2 Cracker Barrel visits a day. You know, it's not doing my TMJ any favors, all this chewing. Is this like a thing that maybe is it a fact? Is it a fact? I mean, I gotta put on some LBs, y'all.
Survey says.
It sounds like an alien conspiracy theory, maybe, but where did you get your info that wait, is it fat girls give the best head or don't?
Fat girl, yes, that they give the best head.
Okay.
I feel like it's an ongoing thing. An ongoing theme that I continue to hear. So I have a lot of work to do. But if I do a lot of work, I'm just going to keep burning calories and I'm not going to get fat. So, you know, y'all know how my TMJ is. It's a situation. But I guess I hear, you know, this Jew is such a giver because anytime something goes in this mouth, it makes that person feel like they're a lot bigger than they actually are.
All right. Well, we hope to get beamed up by the mothership. I mean that as euphemistically as possible for your bit. All right. Next up, we have Ed Roesgen.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
What's alien?
So first of all,
Do it.
Aaron Michael Marsh, I feel attacked personally from your response. Secondly, Sam, I was very disappointed you weren't gonna say the obviously low-hanging fruit of the pyramids, but luckily Keith Graber ate that fruit like it fell on the floor. And he was like your server who kind of kicked it to the side with his non-slip shoe and then bent over and ate it as he was walking away. And then thirdly, I mean, Lauren, if you're at the Cracker Barrel already, get the grits, eat as much as you can of the grits. It won't hurt your jaw. Go sit on the rocking chairs for 3 hours. Go back for more grits, extra butter. You'll pack it on because fat girls do give the best blowjobs. Why? Because they have to. With that being said, what was the question, Keith?
I think you gave us the answer. Callbacks. Callbacks
Oh,
are
alien
origin.
alien technology. It was the thermos because it keeps hot things hot. It keeps cold things cold. How does it know the difference? Aliens.
That's a good one.
Oh,
I think Ed's an alien.
yeah, he could be. He's covering for himself. Actually,
I'm definitely not an open micer.
it's if anyone's an alien, it's Lauren who's trying to just deflect the fucking conversation towards back up.
I want to talk about what I want to talk about, okay?
Oh no, hey, have you heard about these fat girls? So last up, guys, I think that dogs are definitely descendants of aliens. I don't know. They have superhuman abilities, right? They receive high frequency transmissions and love traveling inside really fast vehicles. I mean, come on. The proof is all right there. What else do you need? They probably built the pyramids just to pee on them. A double hack callback. I don't know if I get a trophy for that. I don't care. Doesn't matter. This is just a show where anything can happen. And it just did. So moving right along, people, it is now time for a quick game called What's in the Box?
Oh, what's in the box?
Yeah. It's a low-brow pop quiz of questionable character. Tech services, let's see our box.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming. All right, everybody. What is in this box? Do you think it is A, 2 tickets to the upcoming Patriot Roundup? Or is it B, a Zen garden rumored to contain human souls? Is it C, a modest collection of shriveled foreskins? Or is it D, a new perfume that claims to smell like the Kardashians called Shame? I don't know how to pronounce that.
Yes.
Hmm.
D.
It looks like it's holding Ariel's voice.
Whose voice?
I think it's C.
It's a mermaid joke.
I think it's D. I see a little black on that box. It's definitely
Lauren said D. Okay.
I say C.
Lauren's always in for the D. Sorry,
Deborah
Deborah.
said C.
Deborah, you said C?
Yes, because it's to do with dicks. And anything to do with dicks is very interesting. So I think there are a lot of
Deborah, we're related.
Sometimes that'll disappoint you, that theory. Okay. Who else? Who else got an answer?
I'm gonna say B just because I want to know what that looks like, and I hope
Right.
that's
Human soul.
It's hard to picture.
I would love that, but I know the budget of this show, and so it has to be the foreskins because everything else would cost money.
Why is it dirty? What is?
I think it's A because I'm very curious to find out what any of these words mean. Like I understand the 2 tickets part,
Mhm.
but then upcoming Patriot Roundup, is this like a baseball game?
You gotta start
yeah.
booking these ESL comics, dude.
Awesome.
Yeah, no.
Sam, go back to playing with your ants.
Yeah, no, A sounds like a Jimmy Buffett
Ants.
concert.
All right. Do we get everybody's answers in?
No, of course you saved the best for last.
Yeah,
Keith.
the deductive reasoning of fucking Pollock Holmes.
Already said C, but okay.
All right.
I bet you're wondering why I called you all into the study. Well, it's because I know the answer. Obviously, we can eliminate A because Keith can't get tickets to anything. He's too busy dicking around with like making videos on Instagram. We can also discount B because Keith doesn't spread rumors. We can also discount C because seriously, he would not describe his collection of shriveled foreskins as modest. I feel like he would go big or go home with the shriveled foreskins. It's obviously D, a new perfume that claims to smell like the Kardashians because Keith made up the perfume and made up the claim. He doesn't know what the Kardashians smell like.
Right. It would smell like shame.
Shami.
Well, the answer may surprise you, although I should come up with a perfume at some point. The answer is actually B. It's
What does it look like?
a Zen garden rumored to contain human souls.
What is Zen or human soul about this?
It's the first thing on this show that's ever had a human soul by rumor. So that's
By the way, comedians are also rumored to contain human souls, but I don't know. I mean, can you ever really be sure? Okay, all right, moving right along, people. That was great.
I won. What do I get?
Oh,
Now you won.
You get another appearance on the show, Kate.
Kate gets a bottle of
I choose
Chardonnay.
D. Can I pick
She gets a
D?
real human soul.
This is the Zen garden that contains human souls. You're stuck here in that square. This is like Superman 2. You're never gonna leave this fucking square. Was it Superman 2? All right.
I'll pretend that I've seen it. Sure. Yeah.
Sure.
Now it's time for our next round. Let's get weird. We'll pair up our comics and give them some of the weirdest challenges they've ever faced. Guys, are you ready for Let's Get Weird?
Yes, we are.
It doesn't matter, Deborah, if you're ready or not, you're getting it. All right. First up, we have Ed and Deborah. So I'm actually glad you're ready. Ed, you're a snarky Geek Squad guy taking tech support calls. Deborah, you're having trouble watching Netflix on your Roomba or some other impossible crap. How do you two come to an understanding?
Okay. Thank you for calling the Dork Squad support line. You are currently 97th in line. Please have the following information ready for your representative: your name, your address, your social security number, the version of Windows or whatever that you're running, your problem, blah, blah, blah. Hi, Dork Squad. This is Ed. How can I help you?
Thank God I got through because I had to go to the bathroom, but I waited till I got to you. I'm having a lot of trouble. You know, I want you to watch that Netflix show, you know, the octopus teacher, or, you know, and I plugged in the Roomba and it ran all around the room and I tried to catch it and watch that movie and I can't. Could you please help me to watch that movie on the Roomba? Can you help me, please?
Madam, here at Dork Squad, we pride ourselves on never asking you to turn it off and turn it back on again. Having said that, have you tried to power down your devices and then repower them up?
Speaking Chinese? I don't even understand what the hell you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Hang on 1 second. I'll transfer you to our Chinese speaking representative. Ling Hao, Ming Zhou 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 Yao.
But I don't know what the fuck to say after that. Listen, I need help. I need help. Help! Do you want me to sing the Beatles song? I mean, I need help. Please, I want to watch that movie. And I was told you were a guy to help me.
Please hold. Your call is important to us, no matter how little you know about what you're talking. Thank you for contacting the Beatles Yellow Submarine streaming service. For just $13.99 a month, you can stream the only movie we have available, The Beatles Yellow Submarine. If you would like the option to stream it on your television, press 1. To stream it on your Roomba vacuum, press 12. Please make your selection now.
Okay, I'm pressing.
Thank you for contacting EDD. We unfortunately are at a high call volume. We're going to hang up on you now. Good luck getting your money, asshole. Bye.
Woo! Give it up for Ed and Deborah, demonstrating the importance of having grandchildren. Everybody, that was awesome. All right, next up we have Sam and Lauren. Sam, you're an Uber driver, if you can imagine it, and a huge conspiracy theorist who thinks that even QAnon is some JV shit. Lauren, you keep trying to make small talk without it going way off the rails. How does this ride play out?
Oh, where the hell's my Uber? Oh, I see him.
Come
What's
on,
up,
a Middle
dude?
Eastern guy in a car, like I don't know what else gave it away. Get inside, ma'am.
Our friends are racist. That's cool. Get it out of the bag. Are you gonna get my luggage or what?
Wait,
I'm
let
gonna
me
pick
make sure
itself
first.
up.
You're Agnes, right?
Agnes.
Okay, all right. You have a lot of
You can't
luggage.
say my
Let me
name
put
right,
it
I
in the
guess.
car.
So that's offensive. Are you gonna get the bags?
I'm trying. This was me acting out. You putting your luggage in my car. But there's not a lot of space for me to go outside. So use your imagination, ma'am.
So thank you so much. Are you gonna get the door for me as well? I don't.
This is not a limo service. This is Uber. Like I don't understand what you think you signed up for.
Well, I don't touch other people's like door handles. So.
Oh, okay. Are you like one of those COVID people?
Well,
is this why you don't touch stuff?
I don't know. I don't know where your car's been, sir. Let alone you. All right.
Your attitude is a bit weird. But like from the beginning, you're like attacking me, and I haven't said anything offensive yet. You wait until you hear me talk. Get in the car, ma'am. Okay, here is your door. Oh, this is 5-star service. I hope I get 5 stars.
You got buckle the seatbelt.
My safety is a priority to you, correct?
Well, I don't know. all I care about is my rating, really. You, secondhand. I don't care about you that much.
Can you have a conversation with me without looking in the review? It's creeping me out.
Okay.
Turn around.
You have.
Turn around.
So you want me to turn around and look at you every time I speak to you? You understand how driving works?
No, you definitely don't.
Okay. Would you like to did you mean to get one of those Uber birds instead? Because I don't think you are allowed to interact with humans.
The only bird I know, sweetheart.
Oh my God.
Get me where I'm going. Wait,
I
thought I elected the quiet selection to not have any more chatting.
Oh no, that's the fancy Uber. This is the you have to listen to my opinions Uber. This is different.
No, I do not want to have sex with you.
I said opinions, not penis.
Guys, give it up for Sam. That's all the time we had. Didn't even get to the conspiracy theories because it was too thick of a sexual tension.
Yeah.
But I'm glad we did. I want to see how this porno ends. But
with the police report.
We only have a limited amount of time. All right, next up we have Aaron and Kate. Kate, you're the new CEO of QVC, and you've just run into Aaron, an artist/entrepreneur who makes jewelry out of mostly human teeth. Aaron, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Kate, are you all in or calling security?
Hello?
Hello? Yes. Yes,
Hi.
is this the CEO?
What the fuck?
The CEO. Yes. Yes, I am. I am the CEO.
Do you know if you're the CEO?
How can I help you?
I have a once in a lifetime opportunity for you to sell my one-of-a-kind necklaces that I can make many of, made out of mostly human teeth. Wait, hear me out. I know you're thinking I already have teeth, right? But you don't have them around your neck. Am I right?
How did you get this number? I'm very, very confused.
Listen, there's a lot of questions I'm not going to answer that you're going to ask directly, right? Like, how do I have such a large supply of human teeth that fit so symmetrically on a necklace?
I haven't asked any questions other than I want to know how you got this phone number. I don't give this number out to people. Who are you exactly? What is this is a prank, right?
That's one of those questions I'm not going to answer. Like, also, like, what is the mostly that I'm using that's not human teeth? You know, because it does look like all human teeth. I get that a lot. But you'll notice these don't break as easily as regular human teeth.
What is happening?
I only buy the most sturdy of human teeth, the most beautiful of human teeth. And I now have them for you to sell on your network. Wouldn't you want to get in on this?
Wait, okay.
Jewelry, I'm not going to answer that either.
Jewelry for your teeth? Jewelry for your teeth, like grills and like little studs you put in your I'm very sorry. Start over.
I know that sounds like something that you'd maybe, you know, give to a child, but not these. These are regular necklaces, not the kind you put in your mouth, you weirdo. Made out of things you put in your mouth, you weirdo. You know, like it's good old necklace, human teeth. You show your smile from when you were a kid, because I can replicate. I have so many human teeth. You'd be surprised how many smiles I could replicate. We could even have celebrity necklaces of smiles you already know.
So like a tooth fairy necklace kind of thing. We might be able
I know
to
the
do
tooth fairy. Yeah, I started with the tooth fairy.
Okay. I mean, that would be good for like a Pride tie-in.
Yeah, I mean, we could even have the tooth fairy on your channel. Everybody would go ahead and be in on that, right? I know you guys love celebrities.
So is it just necklaces? Do you do other? I'm telling you right now, as a jewelry designer, whatever you make, you have to have a toe ring option. Nobody's going to buy it. It doesn't have to look good. We just need the photographs to get clicks. So
okay, no, that's where you're starting to weird me out. I know I'm the teeth guy, but toes, gross. You know, like I don't want teeth near toes. That's not the kind of thing I do. I have a family business. You know,
no, I'm sorry.
These are family teeth.
Only interested in feet-based products. It's the only thing.
No, my cousin's a foot guy. If you want to get a hold of him, and he's got a lot of mostly human teeth too.
He might be one of our customers. I'm just saying, if you're gonna do a line of products, toe rings are a must. Ankle bracelets, anything that can like showcase feet in a live situation.
Okay, now let me just spitball this back and forth to you. What about a toenail necklace made out of mostly toenail?
That might work. That might work.
Guys, give it up for Kate and Aaron.
Yeah.
Always be closing. Always be closing.
Man, it always goes to foot porn with you people. Why? I don't know, but you know what? I'm not even upset. All right, next up we have Sam and Ed. Guys, I need you to give us the voiceover for the trailer for the new Pixar animated kids movie, Bedbugs. This is my favorite.
This summer, we fell in love with sadness in Inside Out, visited the dead in Coco, and actually died in Soul. And so this summer, prepare to adore your bed bugs. This bite-sized comedy, get it, bite? A flea goes undercover to investigate the elusive gang world of bedbugs.
Wow. It sure is amazing in here at the Motel 9. I've never had a better place that seemed like a magical world. Oh, what a magical world where the maids don't spray nothing and sheets stay all stuffing and everybody's eating muffins in bed. And then I suck blood out of their head.
The New York Times is describing it as a bedabugademic.
Everybody's in the sheets and then we're all eating sweets and we bite on your meats and suck blood out of your teats. We're the bed bugs. Whoa.
It's hilarious.
We're the bed bugs.
Also coming this summer from Pixar, we journey into your bowels to create another masterpiece, but that's another trailer.
We got the shits and we think that it's the tits. And when you're down in your pits, we cannot help but sing these hits. Diarrhea.
Pixar's poo.
Woo! Give it up for Sam and Ed. I wish to God that was real satire. And that, Bedbugs is coming. That's the shame about it. All right. Moving right along, people, we have next up Deborah and Kate. Kate, you're a celebrity hairdresser giving Deborah a makeover. Let's hear some of the celebrity-inspired hairdos that are on the table and why they may or may not be a good idea.
Oh my God. Hey, babe. Welcome. What are we doing today?
Well, I need a makeover. It's been a long while, and I want to start the dating again, and so I thought that maybe you could help me out. You come so highly recommended.
Oh my God, thank you so much. I love that for you. I am totally going to take care of you today. Okay, so let's look for like some inspiration and stuff. So there's a lot of like celebrity hairstyles that I think would look great on you. First of all, I love this Billie Eilish thing you got going on. I love it so much. I think we could go some neon in the middle there. It would be great. If you're not into that, if you're wanting something more natural, you've heard of the Rachel, right? Like that was the big haircut in the 90s, the Rachel. Mm-hmm. So we've updated it now. It's now the Rachel Dolezal. I could give you some braids, maybe some like some cornrows. We could dread that out, whatever you want, really low upkeep. I keep it super simple, really fun.
Yeah, that sounds, like I say, I may be older, but I've still got a lot of spirit in me. So if you want to give me dreads and all that stuff, go for it, girl. Yeah.
Perfect. Oh my God. Okay. So if you're trying to like date, like that would really open you up to like, I think a lot of different guys, a lot of different races. If you're into that kind of thing, I think that would really turn some heads for sure. Mm-hmm. If you're into that, we could also do like a little bit of a like Erykah Badu spin on it. We just wrap that shit up and you can have whatever going on under there, like Marge Simpson style, super tall.
Okay.
There's also like, we could do, what else is really popular? Oh, I just did, Charlize Theron.
Yeah.
She's so beautiful. I just had a client in here yesterday that wanted her hair from the movie Monster, like really thin, really stringy, super coarse. Like I said, no,
that one I'm not interested in.
No, okay.
No. But the other ones, they sound good.
Yeah, I could even give you, okay, so like if we did something long, if we did some extensions and stuff like that, that way you could even do like, you could do like a big like Amy Winehouse style. I see you in like an Amy Winehouse like beehive, like really tall, that you could like hide your syringes in there and like you'll totally be set.
Oh, okay. I love Amy Winehouse. It was a shame she died. Yeah, so okay, I don't mind being reincarnated as Amy Winehouse. Whatever you want to do.
It's weird. A lot of the celebrities that I style people after die. It's weird. But I totally think this is going to be great for you. I'm so excited for your new look. And let's get you over to the wash bowl and get this shit started.
Thank you.
Give it up for Deborah and Kate, everybody. I have a feeling Kate's the one who started the 27 Club. You guys know what I'm talking about. All right, next up, we have Aaron and Lauren. Guys, you're two kids with a stack of Garbage Pail Kids trading cards. Let's hear you list off some of the ones you're willing to trade, namely the comedians on this show, and why you're willing to trade them.
Okay. Swing butter. I will go first. Because I am willing to go ahead and trade this guy named Keith Graber. The reason why is I hang out with celebrities, y'all, and he's just not going to make the cut because the closest that Keith will ever be to a celebrity is if he cooks for one. So have him.
We're making garbage pail names for all the people on this thing.
Please,
I actually,
dog.
yeah, no, I mean, I wanted to trade Sam to Taha Cafe because it's a place that just feels weirdly uncomfortable. No one feels welcomed, but also like we feel a need to be there. You know, I'm done with that idea.
All right. So did I get the assignment wrong again? Because I'm just gonna keep roasting everybody on here.
Yeah.
That's this.
I say keep roasting everybody on
gotta
here.
have a roast name. Like Queef Grayballs is a good one.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Nobody
You know
knows what garbage pail
are?
kids are. Yeah, you
don't
guys
know
are
what
too
that is.
young.
You're
I
too
googled
young.
everything else.
You're too young to Google. I get it. No, I get it. Young kids don't know
I
Google.
told you not to put big words in there for me, love. I can't do
Like
them.
garbage?
It's not the first
Garbage
time she's
pail,
heard the word garbage. I
garbage
guarantee
pail
you that.
It's
What's
kids. Kids.
What's
Yeah.
a garbage pail kid trading card? I just thought all I saw was roast, so I wrote some roast jokes for everyone.
Roast us. Roast away.
Yeah, I'm really
Right.
curious
How
to hear
about
these
this?
jokes though.
Lauren, you come up with the roasts. Aaron, you give us the names.
Yeah, no problem.
You got
I mean, I was looking to trade ED Roesgen because it's too soft for me. You know, too soft.
special ed.
Well, ED's for erectile dysfunction. I'll explain my jokes to you.
Oh.
There's no problem. Yeah.
It's easier than explaining the erectile dysfunction. I mean, that's
I don't deal
No
with
explanation
that,
needed. Ed,
so
please.
That doesn't apply to me.
Aaron,
it happens to a lot of
by-
guys.
Aaron, he also goes by EDD Roesgen. So
Yeah, you never get connected.
either one.
Oh,
All right. Who else we
I
got?
mean, wait. I thought she had a roast joke for Ed. I was waiting for that.
well, one independently for him that I feel I just gotta say it. I never told him before. Ed looks just like Silent Bob, and of course he should because you really should not talk anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna trade the garbage pail kids of Ed and Kate. They're a package deal, little sibling love. All right. Not only are Ed and Kate siblings that do comedy, so cute, they also lost their virginity together.
Say fuck.
I know, it got a little dark. This is what a 4-hour drive from Austin to South Padre Island will do to you.
Oh wait, were you reading the whole thing like while you were driving, so you didn't get to read through the whole sentence? Because that makes sense.
I had a driver whose name was Taha. Okay, he drove me down here. Remember? It's a miracle.
Yeah, no, I was giving you an excuse. I was trying to help you.
Okay, well, at least somebody did the homework.
All right, give us a Deborah Ishida and we'll move on.
I mean, I put dead as in DEAD, bruh. Ishida. You know, because I have enough diarrhea. You know, I don't need.
Well, whenever Deborah sees the light, she just thinks she's dead.
Oh my God.
I'll be here all night. I'm in Central Standard Time. I'll stay up.
Guys, give it up for Aaron and Lauren. Lauren. I don't know. I can't pronounce any names, right? They pronounce my name Kevin. So
Kevin,
what
yes.
can I fucking tell you? Guys, that was great. Thank you for being weird. Give yourselves a round of applause.
Give it up for yourselves.
Yeah, give it up for yourselves because we don't have an audience. That's the reason. I'm not going to make an audience do it, but you get me. You guys, that was incredible. And you've made me such a proud host. Earned another photo roast. Tech services. Let's see what the next photo is to roast. All right. These fuckers, they get it.
So I thought this picture should have 4 Spider-Mans, not 3 Elmos and 1 Spider-Man.
There's 4 Elmos.
I can see that this is on Hollywood Boulevard, so this is obviously Rape Me Elmo.
Well, that's where
It's Times
Spider-Man
Square.
was found dead in a
Yeah, it is
dumpster.
This is
Oh, it
right
is?
before
The foreigner
someone
can
yells tickle fight.
You know what? They told me that the COVID shots didn't have any side effects. And I got Johnson
Nice.
& Johnson, and look what happened.
I love
was
how they
gonna
all
say-
have the same surprised look on their face that they're all there.
Well, yeah, because they're all wearing the same outfit, and that's
Oh
embarrassing.
shit.
Yeah,
I
they're
don't-
probably
Isn't this the same photo that you showed us earlier of all the people in the same outfit?
it's a 1072. It's a tickle fight in progress.
Those messenger bags are so adorable. Where can I get one?
Yeah, the one is
Now-
the same color as his suit, so it's kind of like a little nutsack hanging around like it's really
Little. A little.
No,
Who-
that's hanging real low.
You-
babe.
Me and Brian need to have a talk. He needs to go to the doctor if you think that's little.
Little nutsack.
These
one-
furries don't have any access holes. Do y'all see?
I know the one on the left is saying, "Who brought condoms?"
I do like that the one in the background looks like he's from the early cut of Cats with the real hands.
Do you guys think that there's a big bird who's their pimp?
I think that guy just took his like his gloves are hanging. He just didn't want to
No.
catch him fire hitting his crack pipe.
Yeah, no, that pimp is definitely the count. Without a doubt.
I will say this: whoever took this photo owes them all $1. Like he's gonna get fucking hunted down.
Spidey trying to get into the action. I mean,
He's about to MC the rap battle that's about to go down for this turf. I think that's what's gonna happen.
Go Web, go.
Go
Web.
back to
Buddy's-
Spidey. It's like always, like, was it never the Elmo, always the Spidey?
But he's like, "Okay, break it up, break it up. Wait, guys, we don't need to fight here."
I just don't get like really 4 different people went to that same store and they weren't out of that costume. Like they had that much stock. I thought after like 1 or 2, it'd be like, oh no, we sold all of them. They had
Yeah.
4 of them.
Mhm.
I'm shocked that there's 4 of them and not one of them knows the way to Sesame Street.
This is embarrassing enough on Halloween, let alone.
You think that they still make him wear a mask?
Mhm.
I think
underneath
that's
the mask.
protected.
Hmm.
But with the nose sticking out.
So the barrier. Man, that's armor right there.
I can't see their nose hairs. They probably had them plucked.
I have a feeling that all of the Elmos are anti-maskers and anti-vaxxers.
Well, they work all night and into the day, and when they're done, they like to stop by Dunkin' Donuts for a delicious Dunkaccino,
Paint.
a bear claw, perhaps Boston cream filled. Dunkin' Donuts. Elmo runs on Dunkin'.
Holler at your boy for sponsorship. All right, guys, that was awesome. Good job. That's the shit show. A big round of applause for our comics. We're going to put up the comics handles and our donation info on the screen for you guys. Please do yourself a favor and follow these funny people on the socials. And let's give a big round of applause to Ed Roesgen, Kate Roesgen, Deborah Ishida, Sam Taha, Lauren Jamison, Aaron Michael Marsh, and our lovely tech services, Christina Ceballos. We have to do all the clapping ourselves because we don't have the studio audience. And please make sure to follow at Liar Comedy and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you'd like to donate to Liar Comedy, please do so. We're begging you. It's either this or OnlyFans. You can
That's
catch
like a threat.
Yeah. You can catch the next shit show in June, and the next Liar show will be live in person on Saturday, June 5th, live at the Comedy Chateau. Doors open at 9 p.m. Get your tickets before they sell out, people. Check out our Instagram for details. That's it. Good night.
Oh, buenos noches.
Well, there's credits.
Yeah, but I mean, do you want credit for what?
Oh, I
this
was in
was?
this one. That's cool.
I know that guy. Hey, that's me.
Blue check mark incoming.
Written by
Shit.